This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. In the company creation process, we are doing the company creation process. Okay, fine. So in this, we are creating journal types. I told you like journal types, how to configure. Any more doubts in this journal types? Let me open this application. I hope everyone is practicing this company creation process. This company creation process, I'm expecting everyone should be finished at least 20 times. So means while doing this like learning this application, you need to target for at least every day one time you need to create a company. Every day you need to create one company, doing all the setups. That is your responsibility. If you want to be in the market, I mean to say in the competition, suppose if you want to win running race in the national level or international level, first you need to win in the street level. In the street level you should be in the number one. Otherwise and then it will be like city wise, and then district, and then state level. If you are losing your like you are not winning, if you are losing in the street, you cannot win in running race for the national level or country level or national level or international level. So my intention is here, you need to practice and you need to come back to me if you have any doubts. Okay, if you are not asking means either you are learning perfectly or you are not practicing. These are the two options. Okay, fine. Before going to start, any questions please? Any doubts? This company creation process, there are some more we are going to learn, means fixed asset module, but journal names I have created. After that we need to create a new company. Like in the new company we'll create a fixed asset setups. So before going to proceed, I would like to understand from you any questions, whether you are practicing or not first. Sometimes definitely if it is a classroom sessions, earlier if it is a classroom sessions, if you are a student just completed your education and come back 1 year 2 years, I will shout like anything with the in front of the students. To be frankly, I will behave like a teacher and I will give punishments also. Even though you are paying fee and learning, I will give you punishments, kind of you need to do number of times you need to write, or I will be here. But in like online sessions, only one difference, I cannot come back to you and I cannot ask you to whether we are doing practice or not. I cannot re-verify. This is your responsibility. So you are educated and sorry, you are matured persons. So please practice and come back to me. I'm telling you, requesting you and commanding you both. Company creation process, you need to do it. Definitely you will get errors. Definitely. And if you are not getting errors means you need to try for second time, third time. Definitely you will get errors. You need to get the errors and you need to come back to me. That is the primary role or primary key function. Till now whatever you have spent time are almost 2 months. Almost 2 months was over. So I think it is 17th or something I have started as a batch. So almost two months is over. It is your responsibility, you need to practice. Fine. So if you have any doubts, please ask me in the very first 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Fine. Now coming to the fixed asset module. Fixed asset module, if you want to understand. So what is the difference between current asset and fixed asset? Any explanations, please? What is the difference between current asset and fixed asset?
Current assets means cash,
Okay.
or we receive something from customer, bank balance. That is the current assets. And fixed assets means buildings, land, then vehicles.
Okay. perfect example. Perfect example is perfect. Now I want to understand, still I'm not able to understand. Suppose I'm not able to understand. Now suppose there is laptop is there in my company, laptop is there. Is it a current asset or fixed asset? Okay, so
It's a fixed asset.
okay, fine. So Prasanna informed me like here current assets are, so this is Prasanna information thing here. Current assets are short term, fixed assets are long term. Okay, this is in your studies, your teacher, your lecturer has explained this one. Okay, so this is not 100% correct, realistic. It is not 100% realistic. What it means, 90% it is correct, but something. I will give you one example. Like suppose I have deposited fixed deposit in the bank for 10 lakhs rupees, 10 lakhs rupees in 10 years. For 10 years, I have deposited 10 lakhs rupees worth of amount in the bank. It is a long term. Agree with me? Whether it is a fixed asset? Is it a fixed asset? I did fixed deposit in the bank for 10 years, longer period. Okay. Is it a fixed asset? Any questions, please? I want arguments now.
It's not fixed asset.
It's not a fixed
Because
asset. Then, yeah.
we can withdraw this fixed deposit from any time from bank. That is
But
the
actually,
liquidity.
but as per the learnings in your commerce, if it is a long term, then it is a fixed asset. This is a long term. Agree with you. Venki pinged here, like it is a cash already, so it cannot be a fixed asset. So if suppose I have a laptop, you are telling like it is a fixed asset. I can sell this one. I can sell this one and I can convert into immediately cash. What is the problem here? So here I don't want to blame you, just I want to understand healthy discussions, healthy debate. So anyone please? Exactly, Arif has pinged here. So this is the information. Depreciation. If it is depreciation is coming to the picture, then it is a fixed asset. Otherwise, it is a current asset. Okay, of course, in your studies, your teacher or your lecturer may not be like it is correct 90%, but not 100%. You need to remember the difference between current asset and fixed asset is depreciation or appreciation. Appreciation is very less. Only for lands there will be appreciation. There will be appreciation for lands, but always it will be depreciation. So current assets will not have any depreciation and fixed assets will have depreciation. So example, this laptop, if this laptop is in my inventory for sales, then there is no depreciation, then it is a current asset. In my warehouse, if the laptop is exist, in my warehouse, if the laptop is exist, then it is for sales. I have purchased for sales. My business is purchasing laptops and selling laptops. Then it is not a fixed asset. This is inventory. For this, there is no depreciation because I'm purchasing laptops and I'm selling laptops. So if this same laptop, if you are using for our internal purpose, then the same laptop there will be depreciation. Agree with me? So for non-commerce people, what is the meaning of depreciation? Means you are decreasing the value of the fixed asset. If you purchased a car, 2 years back, then the same car value after 2 years, it will not be the same value. Suppose you have purchased at the rate of 10 lakhs, now in 2019, that car value, now it may be after 2 years, in 2021, the car value may be 5 lakhs or maybe 4 lakhs, maybe 3 lakhs. It is depreciating the value of the fixed asset, that is depreciation. So the major difference between current asset and fixed asset is depreciation. Okay, here I'm not blaming your teacher or lecturer, whatever it is. This is also correct, but partially, because they will not work with ERPs, lecturers. So their knowledge is some extent maybe 70%, 80% in terms of ERP. But if you are working with ERP, then you need to remember, like, the difference between fixed asset and current asset is depreciation. Okay, fine. So any doubts in this? Any arguments, please? Fine, I hope it is clear. Now, what are the depreciation methods in your studies? What are the depreciation methods you learned? Anyone, please? In your commerce, in your education. Okay, straight line method, SLM. So Venki pinged here, straight line method. Another one, please. Any other?
Diminishing value method.
Diminishing value method, written down or diminishing. So rather diminishing, written down method. So here it is called, in the system, it is reducing balance. Reducing balance method. One is straight line method and the one is reducing balance. This is in your system, in your education, it is written down method, WTD something it was. Okay, in Dynamics X there are so many. Okay, so there are many methods. We will discuss that one later. First, let us understand these two methods, major important methods in each and every country. Majority countries, they will follow straight line method and reducing balance. So diminishing or written down, whatever it may be, all are reducing balance methods. There are majorly two methods you need to understand. Why two methods are there? Any questions, any knowledge on this one? Why two methods, minimum two methods it is required? Anyone, any guesses in your education?
Method diminution, that depreciation value will be same for every year.
We can use one method. Why it was given like 2 methods, 3 methods, 4 methods? So minimum 2 methods. In India we will use 2 methods. Arif, I will give you answer to that question. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, so why these 2 methods are required? Minimum 2 methods will follow in India, or not only India, in Gulf countries, in APAC region, Asia region, minimum 2 methods will be used. Of course, in USA it may be 4 to 5 methods will be used. Each and every country will have different methods. I'm sorry, but why these 2 methods, minimum methods it is required? 2 methods. In your commerce it was explained. Anyone, can anyone recollect? Anyone who has completed 2 years back, 3 years back, 4 years back? In your MBA it will be explained. Accounting conventions says, okay, accounting conventions, okay, fine, that's correct, but to be frankly,
depending on the type of company.
No, it's not depending upon the company. In India we have 2 acts. Exactly. So Arif pinged here, tax. So one is In India, we have two acts. One is Companies Act. Another one is Income Tax Act. There are two acts in India. Every country will follow. There are two acts. One is Companies Act, another one is Income Tax Act. So if you are doing sales business, it is Companies Act. And at the profit at the end of the year or something, you are getting a profit, or if you are a salaried employee, you are getting salary, then you need to pay income tax. If you are running business, definitely if you at the end of the year, once you get a profit, then you need to pay income tax on the like whoever is investors. Whoever is investors, they need to pay tax. That is Income Tax Act. And Companies Act, it is sales tax. This is direct tax. Sorry, this is indirect tax. This is direct tax. So indirect tax means it is sales tax, service tax, and then excise. All these three together, excise tax, all these three combined together as GST now, goods and service tax. Now direct tax means Income Tax Act, it is withholding tax or TDS. Am I right? You heard this one every day in your education or in your business. So this is Companies Act, this is Income Tax Act. So for fixed assets, government has provision. You can map straight line method for Companies Act. As per the Companies Act, you can map Companies Act straight line. For reducing balance, you have provision. You can select companies like in the Income Tax Act. In Income Tax Act, government has provision. You can select a straight line or reducing balance. But 90% people, they will use reducing balance rather than straight line. As per the Companies Act, you need to follow straight line. As per the Companies Act, it is straight line method. You need to configure, you need to calculate. As per the Income Tax Act, government is providing either you can use a straight line method or reducing balance, but 90%, 99% customers or clients, they will use reducing balance only. So you are talking straight line reducing balance. What is this actually? Let us understand. Let us understand straight line method calculation. What it is. Okay. Before going to proceed, any doubts in any confusion here in these words? I know this is the first time, whoever is non-commerce background people, this is the first time you are listening. Don't worry, you can understand easily. It's not a complex at all. Any confusion? These words, whatever I have introduced a lot. Okay. Any questions? Fine. So one of our colleague is asking, Arif is asking about what is this appreciation? So in the entire world, only one thing is cannot be increased: land. So almost 100% earth on the earth, 100%, around 76 or 77%, I did not remember, to be frankly, I'm weak in social. Okay, 75 or 76 or 76% is water and 23% is land. Land cannot be produced in the earth. Land cannot be produced. That is the reason land value will be keep on increasing every year. Every year it is keep on increasing. Then land value should be appreciated in the system as per the current market. As per the current market, land value should be increased as per the current market. That is the appreciation. Is it clear, Arif? So Arif, you have asked, okay. Land is also a fixed asset, but it is a appreciation will be there. Instead of depreciation also, it will be appreciation will be there. For remaining all are depreciations, only land there will be appreciation. Only land there will be appreciation. No issues. That's fine, Arif. It's fine. Okay, understood. Fine. Now, what is this straight line? Let us understand about this straight line method. What is this? Okay, fine. So, straight line method means, suppose you have purchased a car. You have purchased a car at the rate of 12 lakhs rupees. You have purchased a car 10 lakhs rupees. The life of the car is 5 years. Take the example. Life of the car is 5 years. You are welcome, Arif. Fine. So the life of the car is 5 years. Now after 1 year, the car value will be 12 lakhs divided by 5 equal to 2.4 lakhs. 2.4 lakhs, then 12 lakhs minus 2.4 equal to 9.60 lakhs. So car value, the car value after 1 year, it is 9.6 lakhs. 9.6 lakhs. After 2 years, car value will be 9.60 minus 2.4 lakhs equal to 7.2 lakhs. After 3 years, car value is 7.20 minus 2.40, it is equal to 4.8 lakhs. After 4 years, the car value is 4.8 minus 2.4 equal to 2.4 lakhs. After 5 years completion, after completion of 5 years, 2.4 minus 2.4, it is 0, because the life of the car is 5 years. The life of the car is 5 years. Then after 5 years, after completion of the 5 years, the car value will be 0. This is straight line method. This is straight line method calculation. So to do the calculation straight line method, what you have to do, you need to have, this is called purchase value. In our dynamics F&O or in commerce, it is called acquisition value. Purchase value is called acquisition value. Okay, decreasing the value of the asset is, this decreasing is value is called depreciation. The word, it is depreciation. While purchasing, the value is called acquisition. While decreasing, the value is called depreciation. While selling this item, it is called disposal of sales. Disposal of sales. Selling this item means disposal of sales. If you are putting in the dustbin, scrap is called, it is disposal of scrap. So there are 4 words newly introduced today: acquisition value, depreciation value, disposal of sale, disposal of scrap. Understood these words? 4 words: acquisition, depreciation, disposal of sale, disposal of scrap. Okay, so please go through my video recording session repeatedly. Whoever is non-commerce background people, please go through my video recording session repeatedly for fixed assets, because you don't know these words at all in your life. If you heard already in your education, BCom, MBA, that's fine, you will be habituated. But whoever is non-commerce background, means if you have a BTech graduate or something else, then non-commerce, please go through this video recording session repeatedly so that you can habituated these words, new words. Fine. Acquisition, depreciation, disposal of sales, disposal of scrap, and one method we have learned, straight line method. Straight line method means total acquisition value divided by service life. This 5 years is called service life. The life of the car is 5 years. The life of the car is 5 years. The life of the human being is 100 years. Earlier it is 100 years. So every item will have the life, that is service life. So car, suppose I'm taking example 5 years. Buildings, minimum to minimum 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Nowadays high rises, they have 50 years, 40-50 years life. High rises buildings. If it is a old and single standalone apartments, it may be the life is maybe 20 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. Okay, fine. So straight line method means, straight line calculation means acquisition value divided by service life. Acquisition value divided by service life is the depreciation calculation. 12 lakhs is the purchase value, 5 years is the life. So 12 lakhs divided by 5, it is 2.4 lakhs. After 1 year, the value of the car is 9.6 lakhs. So in the system, what you will do, you will enter this 12 lakhs acquisition value 12 lakhs will be entered as a debit. Now after 1 year, 2.4 lakhs, it will be entered as a credit. Then the value will be 12 lakhs minus 4 lakh, 2.4 lakhs, it is 9.6 lakhs. System will internally calculate this one. So while doing acquisition, you will enter 12 lakhs as a acquisition value. After 1 year, you will enter depreciation 2.4 lakhs as a depreciation. Credit you will enter. Then automatically 12 lakhs minus 2.4 lakhs, system is calculating internally. It is 9.4 lakhs is the value of the fixed asset. That is called net book value. The current value of the fixed asset is called net book value. So new words: acquisition value, depreciation value, disposal of sales, disposal of scrap. Now net book value. Net book value means currently what is the value of the asset. Currently value of the, what is the value of the asset? Currently value of the asset means acquisition minus depreciation is net book value. Acquisition minus depreciation is net book value. Okay, this is straight line. Now reducing balance. What is the method? Reducing balance method. Let us understand. Reducing balance method. So same car, suppose 12 lakhs. So acquisition value 12 lakhs. Now I don't want life, I want depreciation percentage. Suppose 50%. Usually electronic items it will have 60%. All automobile spare parts, automobiles and electronic items it will be 60%. So for easy calculation I'm taking 50%. Then after 1 year, depreciation means is equal to 12 lakhs multiply with 50 divided by 100. Then the value is 6 lakhs. So within 1 year, the depreciation is 6 lakhs. So the net book value equal to 12 lakhs minus 6 lakhs. It is 6 lakhs. Because the depreciation is 50%. Next year, after second year, once again 6 lakhs multiply with the 50% means 3 lakhs. So 6 minus 3, it is 3 lakhs. So look at this one, after 1 year, here in this after 1 year, the car value is 9.6 lakhs. After 2 years, it is 7.2. But whereas after 2 years here, 3 lakhs. The car value is decreasing drastically. So in this, you are posting loss as 9 lakhs. Here, the loss is 4.8 lakhs. You are booking in the internally, the loss is 4.98 lakhs. Here you are booking loss is 9.0 lakhs. So while doing income tax payment, suppose in this year I got profit for 20 lakhs. So from 20 lakhs I can decrease 9 lakhs. I can pay the tax for 11 lakhs only. I can pay the tax for 11 lakhs only. Whereas per the Companies Act, you need to pay tax for 15.2 lakhs. So usually whether you will pay more tax amount, income tax, or less payment, usually which one is your preferable? Suppose government has provision, now 20 lakhs loss means it is deducting. Can you decrease only 4.8 lakhs? Suppose your income is and the entire year 20 lakhs, and you need to decrease 4.8 lakhs or 9 lakhs. Which one you will decrease to pay the government authority? This is kind of loss means you are getting exemptions kind of thing. So whether you are interested to pay tax for 15 lakhs or 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs, which one you will prefer? Are you able to follow me? Whether you are able to hear my voice, everyone?
Yes, Satya. Can you check the same? Is my voice audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Cool. So I had some issue on last Friday. I was not able to talk.
Oh,
Okay. Here maybe I'll be choosing the second one, reducing balance method, to
yes,
show more losses and pay the income tax.
yes.
But however, there will be one problem is like the service period of reducing balance will be lesser compared to straight line method, right?
Come again. Sorry, come again.
So the period, the service line period, like meaning like if you have the, I mean, yeah, you got it, I think, yeah. So will be lesser than the straight line method, is what
Yes,
I feel.
exactly, exactly. That is the reason.
Okay.
Actually, government has given provision like Income Tax Act. You can map straight line or reducing balance, but all companies they will follow reducing balance only, so that I can pay lesser tax amount in the initial months, initial years. Of course, in the next after 3 years, it is here it is 4.8 lakhs. Here it will be lesser. Okay, so always I will prefer to pay less tax amount in the initial years. After 2 years, I will look at the after 2 years. Am I right? So that is the reason it is we are using straight line method. Usually, many companies for income tax act, for income tax act, for income tax act, it will be used straight line method only. Understood? Any doubt in this? Any confusion? I will give you more examples so that you can understand. So first time listeners, fixed assets, little bit complex to you, but you can go through my video recording session, you can understand. It's not an issue. It's not a complex at all. Fine. Any quick questions, please? Otherwise, I will go to the application and I will show you this process. One is straight line method, another one is reducing balance method. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let me go to this application. So let me open this file freshly because it is more than 40 minutes. It was idle. So the application will be slower. If it is more time idle, it will not work properly. So it is better to close the application and open the application. So any doubts, please ask in the very first sessions, so that after 9 o'clock also you can ask, but better to ask in the very first. Fine. Let me go back to the application. We'll go to MLT company. In the MLT company, it is a blank. Let me go to MLT company, which is created by us. Okay, now if you go to fixed assets, collapse all, setup, depreciation profiles. The first step is depreciation profile. This entire thing is for knowledge purpose. Now coming to this application, the first step is depreciation profile. You need to create depreciation profile. So I'm creating depreciation profile. Click on new. So straight line method or straight line service life. Okay, here it is, there are many options. We'll discuss this one later. In the straight line also, there is a straight line life remaining, straight line service life. So I have mapped straight line service life. There is a slight difference between these two. We'll discuss that one later. Straight line method, but almost 95% same, but small 5% deviation is there. We'll discuss that one. And you can map here the calculation monthly. Means depreciation, I don't want to calculate yearly. In general, at least minimum to minimum you need to map yearly, whatever it is there. But here 2.4 lakhs for 1 year, for 1 month. 1 month depreciation means 2.4 lakhs divided by 12 equal to 20,000 per month. Okay, monthly depreciation I will do it. That is the reason I have configured monthly depreciation. Calendar monthly depreciation. I'm clicking new. One more, reducing balance, RB. Of course, it will be like WT written down, WDT or something, it will be there, written down method in your learning. But in the system, it is reducing balance. I will use the word reducing balance. So I'm mapping reducing balance. As soon as if I select reducing balance, it will ask me to percentage. What is the percentage you are mapping? I'm using for easy calculation 50%. In real time, it may be a 60%, it may be 30%, it may be 5%, it may be 10%. Depends. Okay, as I told you, I will use the depreciation calculation method monthly. So full depreciation means at the end of the last, you can have full depreciation. That I will discuss with you later, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. Now, one is straight line. Next one is reducing balance. So here we have two options, calendar, fiscal. Calendar means Jan to December. Fiscal means financial year. Your wish, how you want, you can map. I'm mapping fiscal year, fiscal period means monthly. And for this also I'm mapping here monthly. Give me a second. Straight line, service life. Give me a second. Let me refresh. It is not showing properly. This is a display issue, only display issue. It is overlapped. Click on edit. I'm mapping fiscal calendar. Then I'm mapping monthly. Monthly means fiscal period. Fiscal period means this one. So what is the difference between fiscal and calendar? Understood? Any doubt? Fiscal and calendar. The difference between fiscal and calendar. What is the difference? Calendar means it is the calendar which you have. It is Jan to December always. But fiscal means financial year. In India, we are following April to December. April to March, sorry. Understood? Still any doubt? Fiscal means it is April to March. Calendar means Jan to December. So
then
yeah,
we are implementing in India, then we need to use fiscal. But
yes,
if
why.
in any other country that have January to December, then we need to use calendar.
Yes, exactly. You are right. Exactly, you are right. Otherwise, you can map fiscal only for everywhere. Based on the calendar you have mapped, that will be calculated. So in the ledger form, we have configured the fiscal calendar, am I right? So each and every small thing also, it will cost a lot. So that is the reason you need to remember this one.
But my one simple doubt is, suppose I am implementing in Jan to December. That also their fiscal years only, na? Because of they are using January to December.
Your wish,
And
that's why I'm telling you. See, calendar means it is fixed. It is fixed Jan to December only.
Okay.
Fiscal means whatever you want, you can map it.
Okay. As per the client requirement or country requirement.
Exactly, you're right. Yes. So the best practice is fiscal, if you want. Okay, fine. Because you are submitting to the government authorities the reports and everything as per the financial year only, but not as per the calendar. Agree with me? Okay, fine. Next. So the first step is depreciation profile you need to define. In the system, depreciation profile you need to define. Second step, you need to define fixed asset groups. Fixed asset groups. So the next step is fixed asset groups. So fixed assets, fixed asset groups you need to define. Suppose laptops, LP. Your wish, how you want. Next one is suppose mobiles. Your company is providing mobiles like furniture. Something furniture and fixers, something, whatever it might be. Buildings. Okay, like this, you need to create groups. How you want, whatever you want, you can define the groups. Once it is defined, then if you are creating a fixed asset, it will show FA001 laptop, FA002 mobile, FA003 building, FA004 laptop. If it is creating like that, it will be confusion to you. Am I right? For customers, it is customer 001, customer 002, customer 003. Like that you are creating. Where it is a Hyderabad customer or Warangal customer or Karnataka customer or Chennai customer or Delhi customer, it is fine. It is continuation number. In the same manner, if you are continuing, it will create problems. So we have option extra for fixed assets. You can enable this checkbox. For laptops, I'm enabling this checkbox. I'm enabling this checkbox, and I can map a number sequence for laptops. LP laptops. What I'm doing, so we have learned already how to create number sequences for journals. In the same manner, I'm creating for laptops. I want LP dash 001. So we learned. So my best practice is 6 digits. I'm practicing. I'm doing for 6. So I have mapped so that whenever I'm creating a laptop, it will capture MLT-LP-001 laptop. I'm mapping LP. Like this, you can give number sequence for each fixed asset group wise. Number sequence is possible in the system. Customer group wise number sequence, vendor group wise number sequence is not exist by default in the system, but fixed assets wise, for fixed assets, fixed asset group wise number sequence is possible in the system. Okay, advantage is fixed asset number sequence. So whenever I'm creating fixed asset LP001 for mobiles, then I need to enable this checkbox and I need to create view details. Click new mobile number sequence. Your wish, this name and like number sequence code and name, your wish, you can define whatever the way you want. Company, so MLT company. So for laptops, I want mobile MOB dash, like this. I'm removing this checkbox. Like I'm using only 6 digits is enough for me. Means 6 digits means 9,99,999. Up to that one I can create.
Sir, one question, like,
Yes. Yeah.
so if there in the company, usually there will be number of fixed assets, no, sir?
Yes.
So do we have to create like this for each and every fixed asset, or do we have any like
This is
any
group.
shortcut?
Group. This is group. How many? Yes. How many number of groups are there? Those many number groups you need to define. It is not fixed asset. It is group. Still I have
Understood, sir.
not.
Thank you.
Yeah. Still I have not gone through fixed asset master. It is fixed asset group. Okay. Fine. Can I proceed?
Yeah, one question, Satya,
Yes.
before going ahead. So, this fixed asset group, is it an entity level or it can also be an enterprise level?
No, it is entity level only. It is entity level
Okay.
only. Legal entity level
Okay.
only, but not enterprise
Okay.
level.
All right. So in each entity, then we will have to create the FA groups and all this just series and all.
Yes. 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 You need to create. And if you want, suppose if you want shared data, you need to raise a request to Microsoft. Means,
Okay.
suppose I'm telling you one example like methods of payment. Check method of
Okay.
payment. Check method of payment is available for, I have 20 companies. For all 20 companies, check method is same. Am I right?
Yeah.
So I want to use the same method for all 20 companies. Then if you raise a request to Microsoft, otherwise one function in D365 only available, shared data function you can enable.
Okay.
So it is in.
So because how much ever entities you have, so it is at the company level you will have this group configurations and
Yes, exactly.
the series. Yeah. So I was checking on that part. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. By default, it is company level only. By default, it is company level. But if you want shared information, you have system. 1 minute. Can you help me in this? There will be a shared.
I'm checking that. I'm checking.
Somewhere else it will be there.
Maybe we can search on the global search there.
Yeah, you can find it, but I will prefer always menu, because you can remember like that. If it is from this one, you cannot remember permanently.
True.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. This is coming shared categories. I'm sorry, not this one.
Shared categories. Maybe organizational administration. Need to
Yes,
check.
yes, it is in the, most probably it is in the organization, because that is a new feature. If you want, you can use it. Organization administration. Let me verify. Expand all.
You can try this also. Control F and type shared.
No, it is not module specific. Give me a minute. In
No,
that
no.
case,
Okay.
no, this is not a module specific. This is for the
No,
entire
no.
application.
You don't have to search for. Okay, okay. In that form, like it's a browser option, right? In the browser, you can find control.
Yeah. 1 minute. I will tell you.
Yeah.
D365 shared, suppose customers, cross company data sharing. That is the form name.
Okay.
So it is cross company this one, cross
Okay.
company, configure cross company data configuration. So system administration setup.
Yeah.
System administration setup. Configure cross company data sharing.
Yeah.
So earlier in the oldest versions, little bit 1 year back versions, you need to raise a request. Now you can do whatever you want, shared data. We can use this
Okay.
function. Suppose terms of payment, methods of payment. If we want to make it a cross company data, yes, we can see. I saw one
Okay.
of
I
the
mean,
clients.
only the configurational data can be copied, right?
Yes. It is not copying. You can make it a cross company data. Suppose I have 200 companies, 200 legal entities.
Okay.
In all these
Okay.
200 legal entities, I need to create terms of payment 30 days. How much
Okay.
time it will? It is waste of my time. Am I right?
Yes, true.
So you can make terms of payment as in this process. You can understand from understanding this one. You can make it like terms of payment as a enterprise level data.
All right. And then in that particular entity, you can just, if you want to use that 30 days payment terms, you can enable it in individual.
Exactly, you're right. Yes. So
All
it
right.
was
The same
explained
way,
clearly.
like you say, we have seen the products creation and for the release project products, how you go to each entity and enable that, the same process is followed here.
But a release product is a simple one. It is by default available. But this one
Okay.
is, if you want, you can make it like this. So
All right.
there
Yeah.
is, you can go through this document and you can understand.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Fine. Yeah, welcome. Fine. Now we are learning this one. So fixed asset group we have defined. Fixed asset groups we have defined. Next one is books. In D365 it is called books. In Dynamics F&O earlier in AX 2012 it is called value model. This is called value model in the previous application AX 2012, and in AX 2009 it is called value model. Now recently Microsoft has changed the name. In D365 it is called books. So you need to define books. You need to define books. So fixed asset module, and you need to define setup books. So in these books, in old version in AX 2012, we have 3 layers are there. In earlier version, we have only 3 layers. But here we have 10 layers. Current layer, operations layer, tax layer, custom layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 10 layers are there. So I need to explain you about layering concept tomorrow in detail. Layers is one of the most important topic, particularly for fixed assets. You need to understand layers. So what is the difference between 2012 word value model versus books, and how it will be the layer concept in detail? I will explain you tomorrow. In detail, I will explain you tomorrow. Okay, fine. Any questions before going to stop this session? Please let me know. Unmute yourself. So repeatedly I'm telling you, you need to practice company creation process. It is looks like whenever I'm explaining, the application is looks like very dead easy application, but it is really complex product. As SAP, Oracle Apps, PeopleSoft, any ERP, this also is a complex ERP. But whenever I'm doing I'm acting on this system, it is looks like very easy. Okay, so you need to practice every day. You need to create one time new company, doing from new company creation process till now whatever I have explained. You need to do I mean to say the exercise from 8th November to till now whatever it is there, you need to do today, and next day starting from once again 8th August to 8th August to 16th November. Next day 8th August to 17th November. Like that you need to practice incremental. So if you are not practicing, so it is no use. I'm telling you many times, you need to practice. So don't neglect, because you have paid fee, that will be worthful if you do practice. Otherwise no use. It is waste of your money. Okay, fine. Any more questions, please? Otherwise we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning 8 AM IST. I will wait for another 1 minute if you have any questions. Why I'm asking any questions, meaning you need, if you start practicing, you will get errors. I'm expecting some errors at least from you. If you are not practicing means, so no one is asked me any questions related to company creation. That means no one is practicing. This is my understanding. Definitely you will get errors. Please get errors and come back to me that errors. I will give the answers to that questions. Okay, fine. If nothing, then we can wind up the session. At least I'm expecting tomorrow some questions from you. I'm doing this company creation process. I'm getting this error message. At least few people I'm expecting. Okay, I'm sure 100% entire team will not succeed this company creation process in single attempt. I'm 100% confident on that one. You will get errors. That errors you need to get, and you need to come back to me. What is the error you are getting and what is the solution? Okay, fine. So I think no more questions. Then we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning 8 AM IST. See you all. Bye.
Thanks, Satya. Good day, everyone.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.